I know there's no way to repay you, only to offer you my praise. Your grace still amazes me. Your love is still a mystery. Each day I fall on my knees because your grace still amazes me. Your grace still amazes me. It's deeper, it's wider, it's stronger, it's higher. It's deeper,
God sends. So we based our 10 songs, we'll be singing our second part on these 5 important details that we learned out of Isaiah chapter 6. And guys, can you give me 5 minutes more? Hopefully we'll see. I just want to share a short testimony on why we are here, what we do, and our ministry. Actually, I'm just here for 3 weeks. I'm taking my master's in music in our university in Michigan, in Andrews University, and I'm just here for a 3-week vacation because I missed these kids. Hindi ko lang po alam kung na-miss ba nila ako, but that's the reason why I'm here. So when I decided to come, we talked with each other, and I said, oh, uwi ako for 3 weeks. Why don't we have a concert tour, and let's go to Manila to minister. And so that happened last week. We were in Mindanao. We had our concert tour in Ozamis, Pagadian, Cagayan de Oro, and in Iligan. And we were so blessed to minister through music there. And now I'm even more happy because this place is like home to us. AUP, Pasay, and well, in fact, some of our inspiration when it comes to choral music is here. I don't know if Kuya RA is here. Is Kuya RA here? Oh, Kuya RA is here. Kuya RA is my senior in Meister Singers in the Philippines and the AUP ambassadors. And also Kuya Enan, these 2 very prominent choral profiles. These are my inspiration when it comes to choral music, and we listen a lot to what they perform, and we are so blessed and inspired by what they do. My point is, this church is a musical church, amen? And you are so blessed because you have leaders in music such as these people that I've mentioned. And you do not know unless maybe someone expresses or tells you that the people you have here, the musicians you have here, reaches not just the Philippines but internationally, and many are blessed with your online ministry and what you do through music. Amen? And that's what we have developed in our group, the passion for outreach, the passion for sharing choral music. And so that's 5 minutes, right? So another 5 minutes. And I want to share this testimony on how I was able to study in the US. It was during the pandemic. I was a high school teacher in the AUP Academy. And syempre nung pandemic, we could not do anything. I was really very disappointed, of course, with what's happening. Of course, we cannot rehearse, we cannot sing. Everything is done online. And I prayed to God, sabi ko, Lord, I feel so useless. Is this the time that I'll be shifting my course to nursing or something in the medical field? Because I believe in the last days, di ba daw, yung mga nasa medical field, ang ating mga frontliners, ang talagang magiging busy. So I was contemplating on that. And on one of these random nights, I received a link of a graduation recital in Andrews University. And so that, started a curiosity within me. And so I searched Masters in Choral Conducting, Andrews University. I was really excited. Tapos yun, I tried to apply. To make the long story short, I got accepted. I was so happy. Not until I saw what I'm supposed to have in terms of resources. I saw there, Masters in Choral Conducting, $45,000. Boom, dead end. Saan ako kukuha nito? And I prayed to God, Lord, if this is your will, you will provide everything for me. And so I talked to certain people. I talked to the university, actually in AUP, to the admin. I said, I want to study in the US. Imagine a high school teacher in the department going to the admin and asking for help. That's a big, it takes so much guts to do that. But I did that anyway. Because I remembered in my prayer, if this is for me, you will provide everything for me. And so they told me, oh, you have to apply. Try to apply for a financial aid from the alumni of our university. And so I did that, and they told me, oh, we might have some funds for you. 3 weeks before my visa interview, they contacted me, the admin, and they said, you are aware, right, of what's happening in our university. Some professors lost their jobs, others, their salary is lowered to 50%, others 30%. And you know what we're going to tell you? And I said, wow, this is another dead end. So after the long process of applying, for processing my papers, then it leads me to a dead end. Oh, there's no way I can have this amount of money. A week before my visa interview, Andrews University emailed me. And the email was like this: Cyril, sorry, we were so busy this school year, we are still in our spring semester, but we forgot to tell you that you have a 70% scholarship from the music department. Amen? So that $45,000, around 2.5 million, sabi ko, uy, almost 2 million yung scholarship ko, 1.5 million na lang. Pero ang laki pa rin, mga kapatid, wala po akong ipon. Sabi ko, Lord, you have given me something to hope for. But there's still 1.5 billion, Lord. I talked to my parents, and you know what my parents told me? Ayaw namin mangutang para sa'yo. Kung gusto mo, ibenta natin yung sasakyan natin. That's what my parents told me. It made me think twice. Sabi ko, mahirap naman ata to. Aalis ako na medyo, hindi ko, mawawalan kayo ng sasakyan. Maglalakad-lakad lang kayo. So I was praying to God. And I went back to talk to the university. Sabi ko, this is what Andrews offered me, a 70% scholarship. And this is what I have to do. Sabi nila, what do you need as of the moment? When I went back to read the letter of scholarship letter, I saw below 70% scholarship, but you must pay a $9,000 deposit to prove to the school that you are capable of studying for at least the first semester. Sabi ko, patay, 9,000 cash right away? Where am I gonna get that? To make the long story short, these kids know me already. Someone lent me $9,000 out of nowhere. That very same day I asked from God. Amen? Andrew sent me the papers that I needed. I went to the visa interview a few days after. A 15-second interview. What are you going to do in the States? Sabi ko, I'm going to study and take my master's. And they asked, are you funded by a scholarship? Sabi ko, yes. Your visa has been approved. Pero mga kapatid, nakalimutan ko, wala pa pala akong pamasahe. Sa sobrang excited ko, I wasn't even able to book my ticket yet because everything happened so fast. Sabi ko, saan ako kukuha ng pamasahe? To make the long story short, someone provided a free airfare for the ticket of $1,200. I was like, wow! The story didn't end there. On the plane, I remember, wala pala akong kakilala sa Michigan. Hindi ko naman kaya tumira sa dorm. It costs $900 a month. Imagine, 45,000 pesos a month. Lord, ang dami mo lang binigay, pero kulang pa din. Hindi ko pa rin kakayanin to. Ikaw na bahala sa akin. When I arrived in Los Angeles, through certain people, they referred me to someone in Michigan. And I want to mention their names. They're Doctors Charity and Dr. Sunny Tumangtay. They welcomed me in their house, free accommodation, free food, and even gave me a car. Amen. Nakabunggo lang po ako ng deer, kaya nawala din yung car. But I'm just saying God provided for me everything. I finished this first year, my first year, with zero in my balance. But the second year, I know there's still a little bit of amount, but I'm not worried because God has provided so much already. And going back to the first few sentences I mentioned a while ago, God calls us. It might not be going to the States, it might just be somewhere here, no? In Leverisa, somewhere around in our area. It's very important that we submit to His calling. Because it is only when we submit that God can speak to us. And when God speaks to us, it is very important that we do something about what He tells us to do. And we have to respond. And when we respond to His calling, when we submit to His calling, only then can He send us to the place that He needs us most. Brothers and sisters, we would like to thank also Dr. De Castro for inviting us here. He's the reason why we're here, because this is also a collaboration between the AUP Academy and Dr. De Castro that we are here. But we are all busy doing our respective ministries, and I hope that when God calls, we submit, we respond, so that He can send us to the place that He wants us to go. May God bless us all.